Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hunter Tester Music YouTube channel. Here I will post videos for the banjo mainly, but also guitar, in hopes of you learning the instruments. This video is a continuation of my previous video on intro to banjo and things you need to know before you start learning the banjo. And there was one thing I forgot about when I created the last video, and I want to share that in this one. But first, I want to start out by saying if you like my videos, be sure to give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and also click the bell so you'll get notified every time I post a new video. So to get back into the basics before you begin learning the banjo, I wanted to talk about how you put on the finger picks, because it's important for the stroke style when you learn the stroke style. It's different if you are doing claw hammer style or another method of learning the banjo. So I just wanted to go over that a little bit because it's sometimes not done the correct way. You usually have a plastic thumb pick and two metal finger picks on the others. The thumb pick is like this, and it's placed on your finger as if you are picking down with it. So the pointed part is facing the strings at the bottom. So you can pluck down with your thumb. And from the other students I have taught, they usually get these wrong when they try to put these picks on themselves. Most people will try to put them on with the curved part going over the nail, but that's not correct. Here's the way most people try to do it, but it's not the correct way. See? The problem is you have to pick up with these strings. And if it's like this, that's kind of difficult. So what you want to do is turn them the opposite way. That way you can pick up on the bottom strings. So the thumb pick, you pick down, and the other two, you pick up. So with the shape where these are curved up when you're wearing them correctly, it makes it easier for picking the banjo up, picking the strings up in an upward direction. When you first get these, the basic ones will only have one bar in the front. Mine have two. What you want to do is you pull down on the bar on each side, and you push up your finger, and you leave a small part at the top. And then you close down the edges around your finger where it fits tight. And you do the same with the other as well. And then once you fit it to your fingers, you can just leave them that way for every time you play, unless someone else wants to wear them to play your banjo. So once you fit them, you can just keep them that way for each time. So a short recap, to put on the finger picks correctly, the thumb pick, which is this one, it goes on like this with the pointed part down, because you are going to pluck the string down in a downward motion, and the other two go on the pointer and the middle finger, and the curved edge goes up like this on the pointer and the middle finger. So once you have them correctly, you can pick down with your thumb and pick upwards with the pointer and the middle finger. So now you know how to put on the finger picks correctly. Another thing I want to cover in this video are some basic banjo rolls. Because anyone learning the Scruggs method, that is what is unique to his method. He revolutionized banjo playing with his style. It includes a 3-finger roll. And there are several variations, but I just wanted to teach some of the basics today. I'll start out with a 5-3-1 roll. Anytime I refer to numbers, I'm referring to the strings, and 1 being the bottom, and 5 or 5th being the top. So when I say the numbers of the rolls, that's what I'm referring to. So the 5-3-1 roll, make sure your hand and everything's positioned correctly before you start. You start out with the 5th string. The next string is the 3rd. Use your pointer finger to pick that one up. Then it is the 1st string, and you use your middle finger on your right hand to pick that one. So that is the 5-3-1 roll. And the next roll, you just change one of the strings, and it's 5-2-1. So 5 again. And the 2nd string, picking with your pointer finger on your right hand. Then the 1st string with your middle finger on the right hand. So it's 5-2-1. And then one last basic roll is 3-2-1. So that is the 3rd string, which is G, the 2nd string, and the 1st string. So you use your thumb on the right hand to pick the 3rd string. Use your pointer on the right hand to pick the 2nd string. And use your middle finger on the right hand to pick the 1st string. That is the 3-2-1 roll. And when you're starting to learn the banjo, you can take the rolls super slow, even like this. And then as you practice, you casually improve your speed. And eventually, you'll be able to play at this speed. So do that with each of the 3 rolls, the 5-3-1 roll, the 5-2-1 roll, and 3-2-1. You start slow when you practice, and then increase your speed the more you practice it. So that is a continuation of my first video on some of the basics that you need before you start to learn the banjo. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell so you get notified when I post more videos. And stay tuned for more basic banjo songs, and I hope you will get something out of this.